Hey, let's have an Italian Pils from Colorado.
Hey, 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 hey.
Who goes there? Much appreciated.
Welcome to Brews with Beck.
Welcome to Brews with Beck. I'm Dan. How the hell's your family and yourself? I am grand. Let's get to this beer. Go Nuggets. Anyway, that's obvious. This one finally got to review because I got myself a nice proper Pilsner glass. And for my buddy Pete, it even has the L on here for his last name. So there you go, Pete. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Anyway, so this is Westbound and Down from Idaho Springs, Colorado, and also Lafayette, Colorado. On the can it says Lafayette, which is close to Boulder. I'm sure y'all already knew that. This one is Italian Pils, 4.9 on the Richter. Tap in. So far, 3,200 people have had it, giving about a 3.7 out of 5. I'll let you know what I think. The description says, bright floral hop aroma meets crisp, crushable Pils from the use of Hallertau Blanc, Saphir, and Saaz with Italian-grown Pilsner malt. Looking forward to it. That's a pretty good rating for a Pilsner. I had not, I'm sure I've had Saphir hops before. They're supposed to be kind of spicy and fruity versus Hallertau is supposed to be kind of spicy and floral. You know, Saaz, earthy. So I'm looking forward to a nice dry hopped, earthy Pilsner. Love it. I'm going to have to go to Westbound and Down sometime soon. But let's go. Hopefully your day as well, your week as well, your year as well. Let's pop it in this proper Pilsner glass. There you go. Will you please Pilsner the hell out of that like button? If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. That way we can sit down with these cold, crushable drinks anytime you want. All right, all right, all right. Please like and subscribe. Thanks so much. All right. Hey, proper Pilsner. I'm going to let that set. Literally 4 fingers of foam. Very, you know, skinny glass that this Pilsner glass is. And it's going to be ready for me right now. All right, I believe this one is ready. That looks pretty damn good. So thanks, Pete. He made me make sure that I drank this out of a proper Pilsner glass. Not a Hard Rock Cafe Pils glass, because those are kind of bigger, rounded out. More of the proper, either straight up or cone, proper Pils glass. So, cheers. Let's get the aroma on this one from Westbound and Down. Okay, look, maybe a little, you know, lemon earthiness going to it. Just some subtle fruit, maybe some peach, but, all right. Well, let's get into it. Let's, cheers, Lafayette and Idaho Springs, Westbound and Down, Italian Pils, dry hopped, Pilsner. Let's go. No words, just emotions. Like and subscribe. Let's drink this Italian Pils. Okay. Very clean, crisp. Maybe just a subtle back-end earthy bitterness. Let's say mouthfeel on this one is about 25%. And if I didn't know it was 4.9 on the Richter, what would I think it is? I could see this even being like 5.5. It does have a little bit more oomph to it than, you know, a regular Pilsner / lager. But that's about right. You know, 4.9. Not shocked at that. Yeah, pretty good so far. It does have just a little bit more like bitterness on the back end and earthiness than a, you know, just a basic Pilsner like a Miller Lite. I'm going to see what other people are saying, but yeah, I'm just going to say just a subtle bit more earthy and hoppy bitter on the back end than a regular Pilsner. Let's see what other people think. All right, y'all, listen to my Italian music. Let's pour this bad boy back up. Don't even try to tell me you're not impressed with that. Westbound and Down. That's a good-looking Pilsner and a good-looking Pilsner glass. So, biggie ups, Mr. Lockley. Let's drink a sip, and I'll tell you a couple comments. Yeah, I see the earthy Pilsner in this, but yeah, like, you definitely get a little, way more hoppiness than a regular Italian Pilsner or just, you know, any kind of earthy German Pilsner. Couple comments. Nice and light, even though it says dry hop Pilsner on the can, I was caught off guard by the hoppiness. Still gives it a pretty good grade. And then another person says, well, the hops are far too green and fresh, almost grassy and weedy. doesn't belong to an Italian Pilsner. So I can see how purists would think that, you know, you've gone too far on the, you know, bring it Americanized with the kind of more dry hop scene. But me personally, I appreciate it. I feel like it falls somewhere between a Pilsner and maybe like a light pale ale. Yeah, but crisp and, yeah, back-end hoppy. All right, let's get the rest of this. Proper Westbound Italian Pils. Have you had it? Let me know. What are you drinking right now? Let me know. Cheers. I guess my only question is you know, it says dry hop. Did they dry hop it with what hops? Like the Hallertau, the Saphir, the Saaz? Doesn't say, or whether it was all of them, but it does, like I said, it is coming off between a Pilsner and a pale ale. So cheers to that. All right, and before we grade it, anyone in Colorado, please clarify. Maybe Pete can even clarify it here. Is Westbound and Down, is the main brewery in Idaho Springs, or is it in Lafayette? Do they just make beer in Lafayette, like it says on the can, or is the main brewery there? Would like to know, but cheers. Let's finish this and give it a grade. In the proper Pilsner glass, you betcha. Let's get it. Finished. Prost. Finito. I don't make any sense. So, stellar down to hell no. I like it. Like I said, somewhere between a hoppy pale ale and a Pilsner. Yeah. I would drink that a lot. It does, actually, now that I'm drinking it more, comes off more like 6, just because of the hoppiness, but I don't know why. I'm going to give that creeping into a 90. 90 out of 100. I understand if people that would want a straight, like I said, Italian Pilsner, more earthy, all that, they might hate on it, but I can appreciate it. I may have probably guessed this was a lighter pale, but it is what it is. I like it. It's very, very easy going down, and I'd like more in my gullet. So if you want a traditional Pils, probably not your style. If you want more of a progressive hoppy, subtle hoppy Pils, this is on your palate. So enjoy your day. Let me know if you've had this. Please like and subscribe. Go Nuggets, and we'll see you out there. Say hi to your family for me.